Hello everyone. Today I'm super excited to share our experience with the R for Rabbit Tiny Toes Jazz Kids bicycle that we recently got from Amazon. Now diving into the unboxing experience, we found the bicycle and its accessories neatly packed in separate boxes. My little assistant, my son, was all set to help me put this beauty together. Surprisingly, 80% of the bike was pre-assembled, making our job a tad easier. As we delved into the accessories box, we found a mishmash of items. Inside the accessories box, we found a multifunctional tool which is pretty useless and a set of training wheels, then pedals, which is both left and right pedals, and some plastic protective caps and few Allen keys as well, and a very bad user manual which is not at all user friendly. Our assembly adventure kicked off with attaching the handlebar. After some zip ties, we were able to free the handlebar, but the handlebar was linked to the brake cables, so I had to do some exercise to untangle them. So it comes with a protective cap at the bottom, which we had to remove it. And I also removed this protective cap on the bicycle frame. And then I was able to align and insert the handlebar neatly, and it was a very smooth experience. The next challenge was to align the handlebar to the front wheel, and once I got the alignment right and the height right, I tightened it with the Allen key which was provided in the accessories box. We need to ensure that the handlebar is inserted up to a proper depth, which is considered safe, so they have a line setting on the handlebar, so just make sure that you insert it fully. Next, we moved on to assembling the trainer wheels and had a lot of challenge here, as the multifunctional tool which is provided to loosen the lock nut was not at all effective, so I had to go and grab my spanner from my toolbox, and I was able to finally loosen the nut. Assembly was pretty straightforward. We insert the spacer, then the training wheel, then the washer, then the nut. After adjusting the height, which I kept it at the middle portion, I was able to tighten the lock nut, and I repeated the same activity to assemble the right side training wheels as well. Finally, the cycle is able to stand on its own thanks to the training wheels. And I feel I should have assembled this first before assembling the handlebar, but it's okay. We assemble the protective caps and then we move on to adjusting the seat. This is quite a simple process. We need to play around with this ring lock and lock it. And once we feel the height is comfortable, we are good to go. Now the problem I noticed was with this mud flap, which was distorted in a way I don't think I can reset it again. I think this happened probably during the transportation, but functionally it doesn't affect much, so I let it go. Next, we tried assembling the pedals. Now the pedal comes with engravings, so there is an L and an R engraving, so you need to check that before assembling it. Assembly is pretty straightforward. You screw it in and then tighten the lock nut. Finally, I'd say we are 95% done, except for some minor tweakings, which will go ahead and complete it. Next up, we need to tighten the brake handles, and it was a pretty simple affair. On the left side, we just had to tighten the Allen. On the right side, it was a bit challenging as the screw was from the bottom, and I had to additionally hold the bell ring so that I could tighten it well. So it's all done. I start removing the packaging materials to see how the bicycle finally shapes up. I think we are good to go. Checking the brakes. So at the rear we have this disc brake. That's a great neat addition. Front we have the normal drum brakes, which is working fine. And finally it's time to test ride it. The chains are smooth, the pedals are smooth. So I hand over the cycle to my son. As he struggled to pedal the bicycle, we just realized that there was no air in the tire. Despite entering a few hurdles along the way, the overall design and construction quality of the bicycle left a lasting positive impression. In conclusion, we maintain a sense of optimism regarding the durability of this product and its capacity to withstand the exciting adventures that lie ahead. Thank you for accompanying us on this assembly journey. I trust you found the video as enjoyable as we did creating it.